So this is a new introduction to the old video I did. Yeah, the old video was the word. No, it's not. It's fruit. Yeah, fruit. Because lessons learned bear more good fruit. A good tree bears good fruit. Okay. Well, someone that was a bad thorn bush at one time, after they've learned lessons and they have the new heart, and this is the enjoyment of this story as well. There are wins for some of the bad characters, the foolish characters. Hey, the whole planet is foolish, okay? We're talking about oh, geez, I mean, this planet should be just burnt. Yeah, because it's nothing but thorn bushes. And, I mean, I don't want to be on the negative side of this story, but if I'm going to be truthful and honest, so far, not a lot of lessons learned. Anyway, here's the everyday waking up to a good morning and a good smile and lots of hope for a good day. Yeah, because love will win. God is love. And for me to step forward and hope and the dream of lessons learned and Thorn Bush to be a great place for grapes. Anyway, yeah. So the rest of the video is saying that I thought the word was going to be lesson. Well, here's part of the lesson as well. Things are not always as we suspect they are going to be. Yeah, there's another lesson learned. Story change. Cut. Lesson. Nope. Fruit. I love you. I think today's word is lesson. And I thought about this for a bit because the thing is, what I have to say is that, interestingly, because the biggest fool also has the biggest lesson. Not saying I'm a fool. Oh, I was fooled. I was fooled many, many deep, darkened levels for sure. These were a lot of people fooling and tricking. And here's the thing. Oh, they have some lessons to learn too. Here's the biggest pains also to the glorious gains. Yes, God wins, okay? And here's the thing about all these lessons to be learned. And here is also the thing. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean the biggest fools learn their biggest lessons. And here's the thing. I may have some lessons yet to learn. I'm not sure where I'm learning more lessons, but there are lessons to learn. God is giving us guidance into learning lessons at all times, every time, all time. Yeah, he runs the time. It's his time. His story to his glory. And it is. And knowing these things makes it easier to learn the lessons. And here's the thing. Some of you have a veil over you that is making it very difficult to see the truth. Okay? And as long as you're blinded and you cannot see, you can knock on all sorts of doors. They may not even be doors. You may be knocking on a dark wall of deception. Here's the thing. A lot of people are. And as to what I said yesterday, knowing this, I know that a lot of people are still being tricked in big ways, because how will I know when they have learned their lessons? Yeah, because we will be talking about our lessons that are learned. Yeah, and this is, again, to the glory of God. This is part of the best part. Yeah, it really is. Biggest fools, biggest lessons. So I think today's word that I'm going to put some work into, I'm going to teach this lesson. I'm going to teach these lessons today. I'm going to put my time into teaching some lessons. And these are pains to gains, and these are lessons. Oh, wow. Yeah, did I learn a lot of lessons? Yeah, some of I think a lot of people understand what a narcissist is. And the way the devil is in is interestingly the same way a narcissist. And it seems like the darkness has a pattern. Yeah. So deception and lies, but also they will lie to you with things that they know you trust. Ah, yeah, this was a very difficult lesson to learn for me as well because the people that I trusted and loved, like I say, loved the most, but these are auto amounts of trust. The faith that your family and friends, that they wouldn't want to hurt and harm you. Well, Satan's payment system is with great rewards. You're going to have a shiny, nice car. Yeah. You're going to have your own club, restaurant. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you have church burials and stuff too. I don't know. Lessons learned. Here's the best part of all the lessons to learn is that's how they will use and abuse, and they will sneak in the back door of trust and love. Yeah, the false prophets are many, and as I said yesterday, wow, that was such a tough place for me to learn because I know the word of God is always true, but the person reading the word of God is true, but they can be with deception and lies. And the thing is, trust the word. It is always true. But the deception and interpretations, I'm going to tell you how many false prophets are having dreams about me. I'm like, wow. Yeah. Dreaming about me. Yeah. You. Yeah. Those yous are very deceptive because they talk as if they're reading for many and they are reading for very few. As a matter of fact, likely only themselves. Yeah. Deception. A narcissist tries to get in the doors of trust and love. Yeah. You can have one over for dinner and they're putting poison in the gravy. True story. Yeah. I have many true stories. And they, like I said, all very, very true, easy to prove. Yeah, you'll notice that I am not out there to hurt anyone or harm anyone. I am using the truth to help them to heal. Yeah, to learn their lesson. Today's word, lesson. Yeah, biggest fool is with the biggest lessons learned. Okay, and they really are. The bigger the trick, the bigger the fool. The bigger either the gains and from the pains to the gains, or sadly, the bigger the fall. Okay, if you have been tricked and deceived into doing dark, cruel things, and entrapped and lying and harming someone, it doesn't matter how. Like, did Satan tell you that he's an angel of light? Does a false light? Did you get a nice new house? Yeah. What the deception is likely coming in some sort of favor and payment, and it's just a trap. So to dig your way out, whatever Satan was to give you, donate it to charity. Yeah. And save yourself with kindness and love. The best and quickest way to all lessons learned is to examine everything around you that you've done. And if it is not rooted in kindness and love and truth, it's not learned lesson. Learn your lesson. Love wins, and God is love.